Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it again. You found The Local Show with Tom and Steve, but today it's Tom and George. George Powers from Powers Accounting is filling in for Steve.
Steve in a box.
Yes. we also found out that with some average intel that Steve is going to Cancun, not the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So,
someplace warm and sunny, though.
Well, I guess there's that storm that's just kind of storming Norman up the into the Bahamas and all that stuff. I wish I could fly like him. See, I'm a bad flyer.
Oh, you don't like to fly?
Yeah, I'm very fearful of flying. I can do it, but I'm in a full body heave and
couple shots of whiskey and
everybody says that, but I was taking the Valium and everything, and I couldn't get calm. My legs were shaking. The girl was coming by with the cart,
Yeah.
and my leg was in the aisle a little bit.
Oh, wow.
And shaking so badly that my wife said, "Would you just take another one of those Valium?" Luckily, I was taking very small doses because I didn't want to feel weird,
Yeah.
And when I took the other one, my legs stopped shaking at least.
There you go.
But
Okay.
but I couldn't calm down, and I'm like, geez, and what's weird is you look at everybody else on the plane, and everybody's just chilling, and
And it's a long drive to someplace like Cancun. You can't drive there.
Right, yeah, you can't do that. But Steve doesn't have a problem. He,
Right.
He just gets on planes and stuff like that, so he's okay. Well, anyway, folks, stick around. We've got a wonderful guest coming up here. We're going to talk to John Pratt. He's the managing director at Aquatic World. But first, let's talk about Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, who's been a long proponent of the show, and just some great people over there. In your business, in the tax business, do you know John?
Yes, we send a number of people over to Safe Wills and Trusts. He does a nice job. They take care of them. Trusts are a very important tool to utilize in maybe tax planning, maybe long-term care, very much long-term care, different kinds of trusts. Certainly, if you have a parent that has some assets that's getting up in years, as many of us do, a trust can be a very valuable tool to utilize for planning purposes.
That's interesting. I know they do a great job. I've attended a couple of their workshops. He answers all the questions. He does it in kind of a humorous and fun way, too, and also serious, but he's got a great crew over there. So it's never too early to talk about your will and talk about your trust and get your affairs in order, with the anticipation that you're going to live long.
If you don't do it, someone else will do it for you, and it's usually the government.
Right.
You don't want them making those decisions.
That's absolutely right. Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts.com, safeharborwillsandtrusts.com, or you can give them a call at 370-9977, 370-9977. Now, let's turn our attention right over to John Pratt, Managing Director of Aquatic World. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, Tom. Good to see you again.
Great to see you. So the holidays are upon us, John, and do people dive more now than ever?
Yes, they do. The holidays are a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, and a couple things to talk about today. Make sure that everybody gets set for it. Christmas holidays are usually our busiest time of the year. Everybody's coming out buying Christmas presents, buying gear, getting ready for their vacations. In fact, I've got wait a minute. I didn't bring it with me.
A vacation?
No,
you didn't bring your vacation?
The gear. See, I was going to bring some gear with me, but then I realized our folks haven't brought their gear in for servicing.
I see.
That's the big thing. You need this time of year.
To get serviced.
George?
Yes, sir.
Bring your gear in.
Okay.
Okay. I found out.
Yeah, George is a diver.
Too.
Yeah, you guys certified me a few years ago with my daughter.
Yeah, way back when. I found out he hasn't brought his gear in to be serviced either. So you go on that vacation, and you're not sucking air.
Yeah. You want air, not water when you're underwater.
So, folks, bring your gear in now between November and February. Get it serviced now. It's the off season before you go on vacation.
Right.
Because if you wait, it's going to be too late.
Let's tell people exactly what Aquatic World does. So, a lot of people might think you just sell flippers or something, but what exactly do you do?
We do quite a bit. We are a instructor development dive center. If it's scuba diving, we do it. And something that we're going to add next year, if you need your lifeguard certification, we're going to be doing that as well.
Okay,
we do veterans programs, college programs, dive programs, retail sales for scuba gear. We do trips. We do servicing. So if it has anything to do with scuba diving, we pretty much do it.
Do you sell maps?
Yes, we sell maps, we sell books, we sell charts, we sell computers, you name it. Come get it.
You got it all. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So do you find that people might come in and buy like one of those underwater cameras from you? Do you have those?
We have underwater cameras. We have underwater videography.
Right.
Equipment, things like that. We've got it all.
Yeah, that'd be a great Christmas present for somebody who's a diver and somebody wanted to get, an accessory.
Now, the biggest thing for people this year, they're going, oh, what do I get them? What do I get them? I have no idea. Come in and get a gift card.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Yeah, why not?
Plop down $50 on a gift card, plop down $5,000. It doesn't matter. Let them do the work. Just put the gift card under the tree.
Right.
Little hot toddy,
You're all set.
There you go.
So when you go to, your program, what kinds of programs do you have? Is it a multiple tiered thing?
Yeah. Okay. It just depends on where you are. Most people that are new to it are starting out on the basics, just your basic open water diver. Simple stuff. Go on a vacation, go up to the river, go out to the pond. If you have a cabin down on Skinny Atlas, go off your back dock and just do some simple diving, the basic stuff. But we can take you all the way up to master instructor. So all the way through. So open water, advanced open water, rescue diver, public safety, all the specialties like night dive, enriched air, full face, dry suit,
there is
diver.
Way too much to this. Oh my goodness.
Lots of things.
The simple thing though is when you walk in the door, we're going to stop and we're going to talk to you. We're going to get to know you, where you are, what you're doing. We're going to take time to make sure you receive what you need, not what we think you should buy.
Oh, very good.
So we'll walk you through wherever you are. If you have aversions about getting in the water, we'll take a program, slow it down for you. George was just talking a little bit earlier about how quiet, how peaceful.
It is one of the most peaceful activities I've ever done in my life.
Really?
Underwater, all the noise and all the other things are limited. You're just looking straight out through your mask and eye to eye, eyeball to eyeball with a fish, and it just has been the most relaxing thing I'd ever done in my life.
Yeah. So whatever your needs are, we're going to take the time. We're going to stop. You're part of the family. We call it part of the tribe, really, and we're going to make sure you get what you need. So, but you got to come in. You got to see us. We're still over there on Taft Road.
Yeah.
Right
by the DMV in North Syracuse, right?
We sure have. Yeah. In fact, we are coming. Well, we just passed in October our 70th anniversary.
70 years.
Our founder, Paul Schnook, started over 70 years ago. And then we have evolved through to where we are today. So we're around for the long haul.
It's a seriously cool shop. There's a lot of fun things to look at in there. So if you haven't been in there, just wander on in there. It's a cool place to walk through.
Oh, yeah. And we've got the only, literally the only pool in town.
No kidding.
We have our own pool. It's right there on site. So we do all of our training right there, and then we take you out to the open water and do whatever we need to there.
So you do take people on trips?
Yes. We do international trips. We do local trips. We do domestic trips. We travel. We dive.
How long does it take to get certified for basic?
Basically 2 weekends. 2 simple weekends. Or if you want to prolong the program, do your confined water in 5 weeks, doing 1 night a week. That's one program. Or come in on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, get your confined water, go out on another weekend. So, yeah. 2 simple weekends, you're done.
Excellent. All right. Well, that's John Pratt. He's the managing director of Aquatic World. Sounds like a wonderful world of water over there. So get on over to North Syracuse, right by the Taft Road DMV, and walk right in, and they'll take care of you. Aquatic-world.com. Aquatic-world.com. Thank you, John.
You bet. Have a great weekend, guys.
Yep. Thanks. And you too. George, that's going to wrap up the local show. Awesome. You did it, man.
Hey, you made it all the way through.
Oh, this is wonderful. In fact, you're so good that I'm going to recommend that you take my place.
Wait a minute. You got all those buttons and dials over there.
So I don't have to work with Steve every time. You can do it. Take a little pressure off. But you did a great job. Thank you so much. All right. God bless you and your family, folks. Get some physical activity today and every day. Eat well and stay focused on healthy living. The local show is heard every Saturday morning from 11 to 1, and then again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. You can listen together with a friend because we find it's more fun that way. Get down to business and keep doing business locally. Tell your friends about the local show right here on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM and streaming everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.